I need to revisit my aggro Maehv list as well. It's quite effective, but there's something about it that bothers me that I can't quite put my finger on. It's something to do with just playing so many cheap, crappy creatures that they just die. Like, most of your cards are so low impact without the BBS. But at the same time, you can't use your BBS that much because you die. You know, the damage is real, so... Ragnora. This will be a little difficult. Although Sarlacc will help by turning off most of her cards. Right. This could be okay. If I can curve Sarlacc into Duelyst or Reaper into this, that could be alright, but it's a bit of a pipe dream. This we might need. But I'm going to start off by going 1, 2, 3 and see how that works. I still don't have Maehv despite being an Abyssian main. Oh man. Oh, as in you just haven't played her. Yeah, that's fair enough. I need to play more often, because honestly I keep being like, oh yeah, I haven't tried this deck yet, I haven't tried this deck yet. I will need this Void Pulse at some point, but maybe the second Duelyst is preferable here. Just gonna get Sarlacc down. It's not an amazingly... Wow, this Void Pulse really, really wants to have a go, doesn't it? It's not an amazingly, like, effective move, but as a random creature that can spawn in awkward places, turns on synergies, and generally gets in the way, it's quite a nice thing to play on turn 1. The fact that it nerfs natural selection is even better. I've always found Sarlacc to be a way better card than you'd think. It reminds me of Dreadsteed in Hearthstone, which was also surprisingly good. The fact that, like, if this spawns near the Cryptographer, it can kill it, alright, after it trades, and then we get a card for free, and it's pretty nice. That seems like an odd play. Like, I probably would have propagated Rage first. Although, I guess Maehv can't reach it anyway. Yeah, see, now she can't propagate properly, because the Sarlacc can just kill it. Super handy. Do I want to kill this and stay in range of the Ragebinder? I can punch it with Duelyst. I play a Duelyst even. So I can come up here, attack this, and then punch the Cryptographer and play Duelyst to body block. This is starting to look better. On the other hand, if I draw a 3-drop, I can play the 3-drop on here and lure the Ragebinder into a corner, just to get some tempo. At which point I'm replacing probably the Void Pulse again, because like double Duelyst seems quite good. Desolator also good, but we don't need him yet. Alright, punch this. Yeah, go on. It's a bit awkward because I probably just have to Demonic Lure the Ragebinder egg. I might not be able to reach it. Oh, there we go, that's a good draw. We'll see if this works out. I don't know why it's a neutral, not an Abyssian card. I mean, it's the sort of thing where, like, if there is a use for it, it can go elsewhere, right? Like, there's probably a few reasons. One of them is card slots. Like, each faction can only have so many legendaries. There's, you know, in a set, they get balanced. So sometimes you move a legendary into neutral if there's an off chance it might be useful elsewhere. Is that getting dispelled? Bloodbound Mentor. I approve. I love this card. Good. This card, Sarlacc is doing loads of work. Really helpful against the eggs. Like, she can play one of them in a safe spot, but the other one's vulnerable to Sarlacc hitting it. That seems like awkward. I would probably stay here and trade, because that way you force Maehv to come here. Okay, sure. That's a bit awkward. So, we can come over here, trade, punch the egg, put the 0-10 in front somewhere safe, play Lurking Fear, lure this, or play Lurking Fear, play Duelyst. Play Lurking Fear, play Desolator. These are all good options. The Duelyst is probably the best. It has trading power, although it just dies to the Ripper, so that's not very exciting. Let's see where this respawns first. Nice. I could just cast this. That is an option. Or I can Lurking Fear, Lure, and Malice the Sarlacc. That way I get a 4/4. This doesn't happen next turn. Am I afraid of it here? I don't think so. It's not doing a lot. So I think I'm going to play the Duelyst somewhere where the Ripper can't hit it, which is like here-ish. Maybe I should just play Desolator instead. No, let's play this. Awesome. So please look at this nerd. I still don't understand what that's a reference to. Or am I just being bullied? So I imagine my opponent's going to run away and keep setting up eggs. No bully. Yay! I like not being bullied. Not being bullied is great. Look at this nerd. You mean this nerd? This Ragnora? Very, very geeky. Ragnora studies trains in their spare time. Constantly. I'll leave what the nerd is open to interpretation though. Oh, you're making my joke for me. So mean. Oh god, the Ripper's really good against Duelyst, isn't it? You just deal 6 damage to the tombstone with the Bloodbound spell. Seems good. She's going to have to punch the Sarlacc though, otherwise I can just clear this. Actually, even so, I can punch it with my face and then use the Duelyst to clear the egg. Is she going to play the one from hand? Holy crap. Egg morph! See? That's amazing! That Sarlacc did so much work this game. Alright. I want to get rid of this because it draws my opponent cards. That's bad. I want to play this Lurking Fear because it's Lurking Fear. I can whip this over and trade. That seems really inefficient. I can then Desolator Malice. Which is kind of reasonably good. Thanatos' best opening line. It could be the guy in Sour Plus, could be you, could be me, could be your opponent. It's most likely Ghosty Hosty, who knows. I think everyone's a nerd, really. We're all nerds here. I think I'm just going to play the Reaper. And kill this. Do I want to let my opponent draw more cards? If they play a lot of eggs, that could be actually an issue. On the other hand, let's do this. Make a 4/4. What? Oh, I get to place it? Oh, I place it next to the unit! Huh. I didn't realize that's how it worked. I thought it went next to Maehv. I got really confused there. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Because she can move here, attack. I would rather have placed it there, I guess? No, same thing, because they can go here. I'd be offended if someone said I wasn't a nerd. That is a good point. Remember the times before he was a dev and would enter streams by saying hi to everyone in such a friendly way. The past. Goes to being bullied for having rock hard abs. I mean, that pays itself off, right? Like, being bullied for something good is like... It was meant to be a buff to Maehv. Random tiles on nearby Maehv would have been a flat out nerf. That is fair. I did wonder why everyone seemed really excited about it. I thought that was a bit awkward. I do like that. Oh my. That is a card. Not going face. I really need to kill this Mentor. I guess I can trade a Reaper of the Nine Moons for it, that seems fine. Right. This is all a wee bit awkward. I guess I can play a Duelyst and make it into a 4-4, and then like whip this, just to prevent there being more of them. Let's replace one of the lures and see what I get. You know what? I think that changes things. Maybe we just get aggressive. And 7, and if you're Crazy Reaper now work well with her BBS. It is tempting, like if you know your opponent's playing some kind of control deck. I mean, my opponent clearly doesn't have that many minions in their deck, so the Reaper could actually be good. How do I make sure I don't die? How do I make sure that the Reaper, the thing that comes out of the Reaper is actually in a good position? They don't have this up, but I think they have one in hand. I'm not sure. If I put this here, it's protected by the 3-1 and not massively far out from things. And they can't turn this into an egg because the 0-10... Yeah, okay. Ooh, I can make big dudes. That sounds fun. Azahorn is like the coolest thing I've seen come out of Maehv next to Prophet of the White Palm. I agree. I should probably put Prophet in my aggressive Maehv deck. It's not protected from the 3-1. The Reaper? Yeah, the 0-10 is next to it. Oh yeah, I can go here, can't it? Oh, I'm an idiot. Man, celerity is powerful. That's still okay, because at least it like doesn't hit me, it dies, and I can walk over and clear it next turn. Give me War Beast. No. That is one less Wild Inceptor in my opponent's deck, which is not terrible. Oh, if this dies, it might spawn creep tiles on the eggs. That's 2 Wild Inceptors gone, and 1 Egg-Morph. Oh yes! I actually got one of them. That's well good. Right, I think I'm finally going to kill this Bloodbound Mentor by whipping it and trading it with this Wild Inceptor. I should probably replace the Shaman, because it's just like not that valuable a card right now. Even though it can be... I mean, a 4-8 is pretty strong, I guess. But I need to dig for Vellum Scry. I'm playing both of these. I'm probably just malicing the Desolator back to my hand. So let's dig. Yes! Okay. Does that change anything? No, I don't have the mana to do this turn. So... get rid of this thing finally. So I quite like my opponent to stop drawing cards. Punch this. Where do I want the 4-4 to go? Here is probably fine, playing it aggressively. My opponent can't Pooper Bomb it because they can't put the egg next to it. Yeah, that seems good. So we'll play this here, and then Malice and put it there. Yeah, that's how it works. Awesome. Cool. More Lurking Fears. So we can do 3rd Lurking Fear, Desolator, Vellum Scry, and hope we hit, like, creature other Vellum Scry. That could be good. You could have pumped the Inceptor up to 7 health. I could. I don't know if that's worth a card. It might be. Like, I think I'd rather find this. 3 attack though. Maybe this might be a crazy rag that has plasma. They were clearly playing some sort of control deck. I don't think they have a lot of minions. Did the stream just start? I started slightly early today. I'm starting and finishing. The kid has been up for 3 days. I should really get some proper like chat integrations. Especially Nightbot, the one that does cards. I keep forgetting to go and set that up. This board looks fine. My opponent's a card ahead of me in hand, but can't do a lot from where they're standing, like, to get at me. And I have this. So I can reverse the resource disadvantage. I can even, like, trade this and then turn it into another 4/4. Fortitude. Okay. That seems pretty reasonable. Oh my. So they've got a Fortitude in hand again. That seems like good positioning. I can kill everything except the Inceptor. I can... No, I can't. I can trade here. Move this over. Come down. Kill the egg. Then what? I don't know if casting this is even useful. The third discount doesn't add that much. Without like loads of card draw. Although I could hit like a 1-mana Desolator, that'd be spicy. Akita's been live for 24 years. 28. I'm actually quite old. Okay. I think we need resources. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay. We kill this. Shift this over. Finish off the egg. Sarlacc. Draw some cards. And then if I draw a cheaper Desolator, I'll play it. I didn't. Let's just play this one. And then this dies. Sure. Whoa! I think that works out okay. This can't reach the Tombstone. It can reach me for a lot of damage though. She can't kill the Tombstone unless she has like Saurian Finality or something. I don't really want to take 5, but I'm on 20. I'm doing alright. Yeah, I was born 45 minutes ago. I like the description of adolescence card game. Although if it was an adolescence card game, it would be like full of really gratuitous swearing and like awful cheesecake art. Did they replace the pump spell? Or am I dead to a combo? Last Wild Inceptor? Egg-morph. Pump spell. Do they have 2 pump spells? Uh-huh. They do actually have 2 pump spells. That doesn't actually kill me. Well. Now then. This doesn't look very useful right now. I can lure this. Clear the egg with probably the 4/1, which comes here to body block. Trade the Desolator and the Operant for this. And then jam out some stuff. Extra Sarlacc probably doesn't help that much. Oh, baby! That's so good. That's an amazing draw. Alright. And if I put Klaxon in front of my opponent, they can't Macant or Warbeast me. Although the only downside is I can't play this and the Desolator. But I need to avoid dying to Warbeast. Or indeed any other sort of ping. So... Can I fully body block? I don't think so. Yeah, Klaxon down. Do this. Do this. Kill this. Hope. Oh, I can play Duelyst as well. Sweet. Get in here. So they have one card. Like echoing, not echoing impact. What's it called? Is this a pooper bomb? Oh, they can use the. Oh, damn it! They can use the egg to place the Macanto. I didn't think of that. Yeah, okay. Ah, that was a good game. That was close.